Hi everyone, my name is Sharmella and today I'm filming a really fun video. I recently went to Seoul, South Korea along with my sister. I stayed there for 17 days and my sister stayed a week-ish longer. And yeah, I decided it would be a really fun idea to make a list of all the fun places to go to in Seoul, South Korea, and all the experiences and restaurants I really enjoyed going to. So let's get started. So the first place I want to mention is in the Gapyeong area, or in the Gapyeong County. This is a little bit outside of Seoul and it's around 2 hours with public transportation. The place that you really should visit in Gapyeong is Petite France. We went there on a really sunny day and it was such a beautiful experience. It's surrounded by water and mountains and it's such a serene and calm place to be at. I think the entry for Petit France is around 10,000 won. So I think that's reasonable. It's a pretty big establishment and you can also eat there. There's places you can eat tteokbokki, udon noodles, so you can have your dinner there, you can have your lunch there. And for tourists that are kind of afraid of going outside of Seoul, there were still a lot of people that were able to speak English, and even if they couldn't speak English, they were always willing to help us figure out where to go.
For those who are really unsure about going outside of Seoul with public transportation, I would say don't worry about it. We just followed the subway metro map and it was way easier than expected. These Google Maps images really do not do Petite France justice, but I just wanted to show you guys where the buses stop. This is just an example of what the maps look like. Depending on where you need to go, you just follow the colored lines. If we really didn't know where to go, we would ask locals in broken Korean, and they were always willing to help.
The second place I want to mention is Gangnam and the Gangnam area. So Gangnam is a little bit of a high-end district. I really just liked the vibe of Gangnam. It was so pretty, it was so clean, the stores had great aesthetics. I feel like all the stores in Korea were just really beautiful. They put a lot of effort into making the store look really like you never want to leave it. And in Gangnam, I feel like they put the extra mile in for making the store super pretty. So I definitely think Gangnam is a really nice place to go to. And in Gangnam, there's a sunglass store called Gentle Monster. Kind of forgot the name, Gentle Monster. Definitely go there. It's kind of a weird experience to go into a store like that, but definitely a place to visit. So my sister and I stayed in a hotel or hostel which was located in Sinchon. I kind of feel like not a lot of people mention Sinchon, but it's such a beautiful place. The location is also so good. It's walking distance from Hongdae. I think it took us around 15 minutes to walk from Sinchon to Hongdae. There's a lot of young people, great places to eat, great places to shop. It's really near a lot of universities, so you kind of see a lot of college students walking around, which I kind of like that vibe. It's near Yonsei and AY University. It might be near one more university, but I kind of forgot which one. And the location is great. Sinchon Station literally takes you everywhere. The connection is really great. You can go from Myeongdong as far as the Gapyeong County. The fourth place I want to mention is Hongdae. I'm pretty sure if you watch any other YouTube video about Seoul, South Korea, you'll figure out that Hongdae is definitely the place to be. If Sinchon has a lot of young people, Hongdae is literally topping that by 1,000. There's a lot of young people, a lot of people playing the guitar on the street, dancing. The vibe is just really great over there. And also there's a lot of norebangs that are great to visit. In Hongdae, I'm pretty sure every single norebang has English songs, so you won't have to ask, do you have some English lyrics or songs that we could sing? In Hongdae, I'm pretty sure every single one of them has English songs on the chart. And other than that, it's just a great place to shop. The clothing items there are really cheap. You can find jumpers and sweaters for as cheap as 6,000 won, which is €5. So it's a great place, very affordable. clothing items and great place to shop. The next place I want to mention is Myeongdong, and I don't really have that much to say about Myeongdong, just that it's close to a lot of historical monuments such as Gyeongbokgung Palace, and it also has a great shopping street. A little further from the shopping street is the Pink Hotel of Stelnanda, which is such a beautiful store. You should definitely visit that. It has a great concept. The next place I want to mention is Insadong, and I kind of saw online that Insadong was also a place to go shopping at, and just a really great place to find some good clothes. While I was there, I really didn't find a lot of great clothing items, but what I did find is that Insadong has such great traditional Korean restaurants. I don't really think it's that great of a place to go shopping at, but there's a lot of cafes there and a lot of really cute places that you can just sit and have some tea or some coffee for a chill cafe day, or if you are searching for a place to go eat some traditional Korean food. I definitely recommend Insadong. And the last place I'm going to mention is called Common Ground, which is literally insane. It's a whole mall within containers, literally containers. I'll put up some pictures, but it's such a surreal place to walk through a mall that is built out of containers, and it's definitely a very touristy place. People go there to take pictures in front of the containers. It kind of gives me the vibe of a pop-up store. Every single store in there is a little bit on the higher scale of pricing, but they have some really nice quality clothing. They have food trucks along with restaurants, and then on the other side is a mall filled with clothing and a couple of cafes inside.
Next, I'm gonna mention my favorite restaurants while in Korea.
This restaurant is located in Insadong, and this carries a lot of Korean traditional food. The pricing is really reasonable, especially because you get all the side dishes for free, and you get water for free, which is definitely not happening in Europe, so considering all that, I think the pricing is really reasonable, and the food is super nice. They carry soy meat, nothing has milk in it, egg, or animal products, so definitely a place to visit if you're vegan. The next two places I want to mention are buffets, and one is located in Wangshimi, and we went there because my sister used to study there and at Hanyang University. But if you get out of the subway, there's a mall right in front of it, and if you go into the mall and you go all the way up, there's a buffet. It is a little bit on the pricey side, the pricier side of eating in Seoul, but definitely worth it. They have a wide variety of things that you can eat, a little bit of Western food mixed in with Korean, a little bit of Chinese food as well, so definitely worth visiting. And the next buffet I want to mention is located in Sinchon, Mapogu. I really tried hard to figure out what the mall was called, in which this buffet is located in, but it's difficult to figure that out. If you go out of exit 8 of Sinchon Station, right across from it is a mall. So not Hyundai, a department store, but right across exit 8. And this buffet is at the very top as well of the mall. This one is around 39,000 won for 2 people. And the last restaurant I'm going to mention is a Japanese sushi place, which is called Tamago, and this place is in Sinchon, in a kind of a busy shopping street of Sinchon, and this sushi was literally so great. I've never had sushi this bomb before, and I eat sushi a lot here. In the Netherlands, I pretty much eat sushi every month at least, but it was really great, and the service there was amazing. The people are super nice.
So the last thing I want to mention is a must-have app, which is called Kakao Map.
This app literally saved my life a million times. Not only does it show you where you are, like it shows your location. It also kind of walks with you, you know, when you're out and about. It has most of the restaurants like on it, but obviously a couple of restaurants are not yet on Kakao Maps, but still it's great. And also it shows how expensive, for instance, if you are in Sinchon and you want to go to Myeongdong, it shows how expensive a taxi will be, like, and it's obviously an estimation, because if you get into a taxi they might say something else, but then you kind of have an idea of what it's supposed to cost. So that was the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, there's probably so many places I forgot to mention. So if you guys have any more places that are great to visit in Seoul, South Korea, please put them in the comments down below. I would love to read about them. And even if you guys are going on a trip this month or going to Asia, please put it in the comments down below. I would love to read those too. And yeah, if you guys have any more questions or requests for next videos, please put them in the comments down below as well.